Hi, this is Tina Hewitt, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Adelaide, Australia, and this is going to be video 3, card 3 of my card class featuring the Enduring Beauty bundle from Stampin' Up. So I'll just change to my desktop view, and this is the card that we'll be making in today's video. So let's get started. So I don't know if you watched the first one in the series where we made this card here, very similar, and you see what the difference is besides the colours between these two cards. This one actually has the stamp, and then I've coloured with using the stencils, and this one is just the stencils by themselves. Gives a totally different effect, which I'd rather like, so we'll do that one. Yeah. So I'm just going to do the background first. This is a background stamp called Sketch Plaid or Sketch Played, however you'd like to say it. And I'm just going to ink it up with Very Burst ink. So I've got it on a block. You can put it just on your table. It will stick to the glass mat as well. I'll just put it on a block for convenience. And then I'm going to put this piece of Very Burst cardstock on top, just lining it up as best as I can without moving it. Right, then I'm just going to put a bit of scrap paper over the top. This is my grid paper I used, and you see it's well used. Alright, so you can use a brayer to do this. I'm just rubbing my fingers all over the block just to transfer the ink, the cardstock. Yeah, just carefully lift that up. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, put this aside over here, and I'll just put this piece aside over here. A little bit of ink on my fingers. Hopefully I won't transfer it to my white paper, but I'm notorious for doing that. Oh, I've just noticed a bit there, so okay. I might just grab my chamois, my wet cloth, and just get the ink off my fingers. Right, okay. So how do you line up the stencils when you don't have a stamp? That's a very good question. So what I'm going to do, just got a white piece here that I'm going to use the stencils, and just going to move that there a bit. So just going to line up that one on top, so I know that I'm not going to go too close to the edge. That's about right. That's about right. Okay. So put that one about there. I will be die cutting this anyway. Actually, I'll just use a bit of tape to hold my paper to stop it from moving, and I'll use a bit of tape on top of the stencil to stop that from moving. I'll grab another little bit of tape. This painter's tape you get from your local hardware store. Alright, and the first colour I'm using is Bubble Bath for the flowers. It's a very pale pink. So, okay. Just see if I've got any contamination on my brush. Can always use a cloth and just rub off any excess ink onto that before you go on your paper. Just pick up some ink here. Listen, you go fairly lightly. This is a very pale pink, so you might not see it straight away in the video. And you can just gently move in a circular motion just to apply the ink. Now this will build up colour if you go over it a few times, but I don't want it to be too dark. Oh, I've got a little bit of dust or something stuck in my brush. That's photo mark. That doesn't matter too much. Hopefully that will be covered up by the next layer that we got. I'll just grab on my hand, just get rid of that. Okay. And I think that'll do for that layer. It's only a light base layer. Okay, so I've got that. Then these, put that over there. Now the leaves, the first layer of the leaves, trying to work out where they go. Oh, oops, I've got this. No, that's right. Go up there. I've got to find there we go. We're in the right spot. Out there, just turning the stencil round so I get it right along the edges of the flower petals. And if you're doing this on paper, then you can draw a pencil mark where the notch is, and then you can line it up a little bit easily. More easily than doing it this way, but that's alright. So I've got that one, and I've got my Granny Apple Green here. And my green brush. I'm just going to put a light layer of green on here. Just give the base layer of the leaves. And then there's another layer that gives the veins on the leaves, and a few stems that will be in that layer when we get to that. So this one doesn't take too long to do. Okay, that's all right for the second layer. Yep, starting to come together. You can see how it's going to come together. Now the next one, number 3. Oops, be a bit careful. It's got some delicate parts in it. So now this one is going to be pink, so I'm just going to put it over the pink areas where it's not showing any white. Then pink. Because I'm applying another layer of the same colour over the top. Oops, this has picked up a bit of green. That's alright. It'll give you different tones. It'll give you a darker colour. Just building up a bit the same colour on there. I'll just go with that. Okay, let's have a look. See what so that's looking interesting. Okay. And then the next one, we're going back to the green. Now this one puts the veins on, and I have a little bit of this is a little bit of a delicate area, so I have to be a bit gentle with this one. Turn it around there, try to put that on there. Lining it all up as best as I can. I think that's pretty good. And then stencil green ink, and it's going to the top. So another layer of granny apple green, and there's a couple of stems here. So just put a little bit in there so the stems show up. And that's for the veins. So with a smaller brush you can get into the smaller areas. This one I just want to be fairly gentle because it's got a delicate piece there. It's got a little bit bent. Very gentle there. And let's have a look. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. And I think I'm finished with the grey now. And we actually finished with this pink as well. Right, and then the last layer is inside the middle of the flowers, and it's just going to put that over the top there, line that up, stick that down. This colour I'm going to use Berry Burst, so I'm going to use this brush again. Hopefully I haven't got, yeah, that's alright. Go gently over the top. And this adds bold centres to the flowers. Let's see how this goes. Right. I think that's done. Reveal that. Oh, okay. Right. Take this off here. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring in my machine. I'll just put these over there, just wipe this ink off here. Make a little bit of space. Bring my machine in. Okay, so I'll need platform 1, number 2 for thin dies, number 3, and we'll put that on top, grab the die, line it up, line that up, and we'll get the third, another number 3 plate on top, put that through machine. Okay, this on its sheet. Okay, now we've got a focal point, and we've got the rest of the card. I'll just zoom in a little bit, and we'll put this together. So I like to use glue. You can use tape or our snail Oh, we used to have snow, now it's called something else. What is it? It's called the tape runner that we use. Name escapes me. Anyway, you can use a tape runner, or you could use glue. That one. Okay, so that's the background. I'll bring that card in. This will go on with dimensionals. Big dimensionals here. So what I do when I run out of big dimensionals from the middle, I get my scissors and just start cutting the outside edges. Use up those. There's a bit of there, and yeah, I mean, this is all useful stuff. You're not going to see it, so don't throw it away. I'm going to put a little bit in there. So put that one up, and one more bit. There we go. And you can use your take your pick tool to get the backing bits off. Okay, be picking them off with my fingers and fingernails. It's very sticky. They are very sticky. So we, oh, yep, I think. Yep, okay. So now, work out which way I'm going to put this. It's that way. And so this card is just a nice soft floral card you can use for different occasions. I haven't put a greeting on this one because I'm not sure what I'll use it for. You can use it for birthdays. You could use it for a get well soon, or Happy Mother's Day, or thinking of you, or just something to brighten up somebody's day. Well, thank you, that sort of thing. Use it for any sort of occasion. And that is the third card. So I'll bring in the other cards that we made in the previous videos. So we've got, put them in order of the videos. So this one was part 1. That one was part 2 with a watercolour technique, and it's part 3. And now I'll just change it to me. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put a link to the list of supplies in the description box below this video, and there'll also be measurements and a PDF tutorial, so you can follow step by step, and there'll be all the sizing and that sort of thing. That'll be available on my blog, and I'll probably also link it in the video below the description. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed these classes, and I'll see you soon in the next class. Bye for now.